is the first district of the province of Bukidnon, the highland paradise in the heart of Mindanao. Young and charming ladies who are out to make a difference for the environment.
Reina Michelle Ubani-Ruhen from the heartland of indigenous Tagbanawat, Aborlan, Palawan.
Jonelyn Tanihan Banauro, representing the heart of Quirino, Aglipay.
From the home of Mangyan and Tamaraos, Samantha Bogos, Baco, Oriental, Mindoro.
From the birthplace of Philippine surfing, Isa Denise de Leon from Baler, Aurora.
Russell Joy Taytayarido from the home of Lambangus Festival, Balingasab, Misamis, Oriental.
Ira Patricia Malaluan from the home of the brave, Batangas City.
From the home of two of the world's largest flower, Chelsea Azucena, Baun, Bukidnon.
All the way from the Sunshine State, I'm Victoria Johnson, Brandon, Florida.
Mary Joy C. Dairit from the home of Minasa Festival, Botos, Bulacan.
I'm Marina Salvador from Central Luzon's Jewel of Progress, Cabanatuan City.
For generations, the people of Bukidnon have kept their culture heritage alive.
Tonight, these ladies rediscover the food basket of Mindanao while keeping an eye on the prestigious crown.
Abigail Subilanas Cajegas from the home of Quality Sol, Basol, Pangasinan.
Raka Buebo from the land of promise, Davao City. Christine Bautista from the home of Golden Zara and Golden Opportunity, Esperanza, Agusan del Sur.
Crystal Ann Todas from the city of Majestic Waterfalls, Iligan.
Shaima Aliansuri, representing the City of Love, Iloilo City.
From the home of resilient people, Kate Tioquinto, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay.
I am Rinrin Raz from the Rice Granary of the Philippines, Lupao, Nueva Ecija.
Sam Tamara from the heart of the Philippines Business Center, Makati City.
From the home of cultural heritage, Kian Maria Salas, Manay Davao Oriental. From the ecotourism capital of the province of Bukidnon, Mary Jo and Fuentes, Malamag.
The stakes are high and the competition is on. One lady is poised to write a history of her own.
And a new chapter will be added in what could be our heritage for future generations.
Ira Mel Alfeche, representing the municipality of Matanao, Davao del Sur.
Gwen Perion from the home of Cabaya Festival, Ofol Misamis Oriental. From the vibrant fusion of modernity and culture, Kathleen Santiago from Pasig City.
From the sweet city in the heart of Panay, I am Angela Cabaguas from Pasig City.
Representing Europe's eternal city, Jason Reyes, Rome, Italy.
Feliz Santos, representing the coastal municipality of Zamboanga del Norte, Sindangan.
Bethany Aguelo from the land of Dream Weavers, Santo Niño, South Cotabato.
From the home of the Nalagsakan Taytay Palay Festival, Kia Lubiano, Titay, Zamboanga, Sibugay.
Ansha Jones from the sardines capital of the Philippines, Zamboanga City.
It is now our time to pass on the crowns, but our job as protectors of the earth never stops. The quest begins right at this moment. Let us all hail the woman of the earth.
Good evening, Philippines! I'm James Seek, and it is my pleasure to be your host on your very first national pageant here. And with me is Miss Philippines Earth.
We have to greet everyone here in the beautiful Mindanao, Talakag Mindanao here. Maayong gabi ka rin yung tanan! No other national pageant has been to different parts of the country than Miss Philippines Earth. For the past few weeks, our delegates have been living out of a suitcase, traveling from one province to another, proving that the best way to know the Philippines is to experience its diverse culture and heritage up close. Take a look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to marvel at our delegates in their evening gowns.
Isang
nervous, it's time to meet the delegates who made it to the top 15. They were chosen based on their pre-judging scores and their performances in pre-pageant activities. Good luck, ladies. Now, in no particular order, the first to make it through is Titay Zamboanga Sibugay. We have Iligan City. We have Baco Oriental Mindoro. And next up we have Aborlan, Palawan. Next up we have the Filipino community of Rome, Italy. Followed by Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte. Next up we have Lupao, Nueva Ecija. Make some noise for our next Zamboanga City. Next up we have Camaratuan City. Followed by Batangas City. We're still choosing your top 15, and next up we have the Filipino community of Brandon, Florida. We're almost there, folks. Give it up for Matanao, Davao del Sur. Next up we have my home city, Makati City. From my home city to your home city, Maraman, Bukidnon. And what could be better than having somebody from Bukidnon represent here in Bukidnon? There's only one thing better. That's another one from Bukidnon, from Baungon! Baungon, Bukidnon! Oh boy! Welcome back to the finals of Miss Philippines Earth. Now we're about to begin the first round of competition where the top 15 delegates will be scored based on beauty of face, poise, and regal bearing. Now without further ado, let the enhancement unfold with our first delegate from Titay Zamboanga Sibugay.
Is a management accounting graduate who advocates for sustainable farming, the protection of land resources and wildlife, and of course, respect for rural communities. Ladies and gentlemen, Titay Zamboanga Sibugay.
Iligan City.
From the city of Waterfalls, Cristel is a biology student who supports the promotion of upcycling in order to reduce waste through income-generating projects.
Welcome our next finalist from Baco Oriental Mindoro.
Samantha is a psychology graduate. Growing up in a coastal community taught her the importance of marine life in the ecosystem and is a key factor in economic progress. Once again, Baco Oriental Mindoro.
Our next finalist is from Aborlan, Palawan.
Reyna is an SK chairperson in her hometown. Should she become the next Miss Philippines Earth, she would like to be a spokesperson for indigenous cultural communities and set an example for beauty queens from the grassroots to shine on the international stage.
Once again, Aborlan, Palawan.
Our next finalist represents the Filipino community of Rome, Italy.
Jazel is a tourism graduate who works as a print and runway model. She plans to collaborate with non-government education to promote the tree planting, especially in urban areas. Once again, the Filipino community of Rome, Italy.
Our next finalist represents Sindangan in Zamboanga del Norte.
A business administration student, Feliz hopes to transform Sindangan into a model of sustainable living by encouraging locals to adapt eco-conscious habits. Once again, Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte.
Next up we have Lupao, Nueva Ecija.
Rinrin is a flight attendant by profession. This tourism graduate hopes to establish a community-based project that will lessen the impact of plastic waste while uplifting the livelihood of Nueva Ecijanos. Once again, Lupao, Nueva Ecija.
We're now in the second half of the top 15 and representing Zamboanga City.
Ancha is a business administration student who would like to focus on promoting proper waste management as a key factor in creating a healthier environment. Once again, Zamboanga City.
Our next representative represents Cabanatuan City.
As an architecture student, Marinelle is an advocate of sustainable architecture and hopes to initiate global collaborations to come up with innovative solutions to address environmental challenges. Once again, Cabanatuan City.
We're slowly making our way around the Philippines, and your next finalist is from Batangas City.
A podcast host and content creator, Ira is an advocate of smart farming, including the farm-to-table method that promotes fresh and healthy food and benefits local farmers. Once again, Batangas City.
Our next finalist proudly represents the Filipino community of Brandon, Florida.
Victoria holds an associate degree in art. She envisions Miss Philippines Earth as a platform to raise awareness on issues concerning pollution and climate change. Once again, the Filipino community of Brandon, Florida.
Our next finalist represents Matanao, Davao del Sur.
Ira holds a degree in special needs education. She believes that the best way to boost ecotourism is to invest in the people by providing adequate training and instilling environmental activism. Once again, Matanao, Davao del Sur.
Our next finalist represents Makati City.
Living in a highly urbanized area, Sam seeks to integrate environmental awareness in urban planning. She also hopes to encourage city dwellers to do more walking to lessen the impact of motorized vehicles. Makati City.
We have some locals now, so cheer them on! Maramag! Bukidnon!
Mary Joanne is a sustainable agriculture advocate. By joining the pageant, she hopes to put attention to the needs of local farmers and promote the ecotourism of Bukidnon. Once again, Maramag Bukidnon.
And now wrapping up our top 15, another local from Baungon, Bukidnon.
Chaonsi is an international study student who supports the bamboo innovations and eco-friendly businesses. She would like to work with local governments and volunteer groups to achieve the 17-point Sustainable Development Goals. Once again, Paomon Bukidnon.
Once again, Talakag, let's hear it for your top 15. One of these delegates will have an amazing year ahead, but not before beating the odds in the next round of competition. The stunning swimsuits are up next when we return right here on Miss Philippines Earth 2024. Regal confidence, whether she's wearing the most elegant evening gown or the most flattering swimsuit. Earlier, we saw the delegates in their dazzling gowns. Now, it's time to see them in their winning forms. In swimsuits designed by Ricky Abad, make way for your top 15.
Sa kinagahan sa ngayon na kumakilan araw sa pagpapayag ng kakulitan ikaw na dalagan halan mga kaubayan talaga na agin ninyo pupunta ng mga tao ikaw nakalakan tatalaka mulaan ng tumatang mundo sa dahil ng mapalimo kabanan sa lalat ng monitibo ikaw nakalakan.
The stage is over. I can hear the screams. How about over here on my left? Are they still there? I can't see them. Can I hear them? Okay, they're still there. We have a curtain dividing us. As I call each delegate, she'll receive scores from our panel of judges based on figure and form. Good luck, ladies. In no particular order. Moving on to the top 10 is... Paomon Bukidnon! Keep it going for Mama Bukidnon! Next up we have Batangas City! Followed by Sindangan Zamboanga del Norte. And we're halfway through the top 10, number 5, Makati City. Just remember, this is in no particular order, ladies and gentlemen. Next up we have from Titay, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Make some noise for Matanao, Davao del Sur. Just 3 more left, ladies and gentlemen, from the top 10, and making their way here, Filipino community in Brandon, Florida. Just 2 more spots to go. One of them goes to Zamboanga City. There's just one final spot, ladies and gentlemen, and that goes to Baco Oriental Mindoro.
Enjoy
competition intensifies as these ladies prove that they sound just as good as they look. More from our top 10 when we come back here on Miss Philippines Earth 2024.
Each of the top 10 delegates will pick a topic from my Mahiwagang basket, and she will be given 30 seconds to expound on her or share her ideas. Once this signal sounds, that means her time is up. So let's start trending as I call on our first delegate from Baungon, Bukidnon. Please choose a hashtag.
Hashtag Municipality of Manolo Fortich. Manolo Fortich is part of Bukidnon, and Bukidnon is everything that we can imagine. A home indeed. And with that, we have to be a responsible environmentalist. With that, we have to change ourselves. We have to change. So the wish we can see the change in our world. And to align to become environmental responsibilities. And with that, as we can see, Manolo has a lot to offer. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Baungon, Bukidnon. Up next, Maramag, Bukidnon. Hello, Miss Maramag. Please choose a hashtag and read it out loud for us.
Hashtag Municipality of Talakag. To me, the Municipality of Talakag is a representation of the good life. I've been with the Talakagnons, and you guys, you are a part of my life. Our culture, our heritage, as part of Bukidnon, we are one. We have been united. Though we are diverse, we are united, even with our differences. Talakag is a reminiscence of a fortunate life. Thank you.
Ready? You traveled far, so please choose a hashtag.
Hashtag Borongan City. As we step into the beautiful place of Borongan, we had witnessed how beautiful the people are, especially also here in Bukidnon. But what admires me the most is all the places focused on agriculture. And this is a reminder that agriculture is part of our heritage. It is already in our bloods. And that is also a reminder for us that it is our individuality, and we should focus that agriculture brings us food at the table and also abundant harvest. Now we all thank you.
Thank you very much, Batangas City. And up next, Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte. Hello, Miss Sindangan. Please choose a hashtag from my basket.
Hashtag Province of Antique. From the breathtaking view of Antique to the warmth of the people in Antique, their hospitality made me feel like family instantly. That is why in Antique, I found home. I found the love of the people. That is why I am very grateful that we went there. Because Antique, you got my heart. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sindangan. And of course, last for this round, but certainly not the least, Makati City. All right, Miss Makati, choose a hashtag.
Municipality of Sumilao. I would love to share with you guys that Sidlok Sumilao is a part of my heart. It has a place in my heart because I can call it as a paradise on earth. Not only because of the nice gesture of people, but also the hospitality and the nature as well. It left a huge place in my heart, and I pledge to Sumilao to always promote them for tourism. Thank you.
So let's begin with Miss Itay Zamboanga Sibunga.
Municipality of Libona. As beautiful as Libona is, I believe they also have their fair share of trivialities. And what I learned from them is that we should have a strong establishment of one of the 5 R's, which is rethink. We should rethink our steps, we should reassess our actions, and also we should all be mindful for what we will do for the future generations to live and experience the earth. Good evening.
Up next, Matanaw, Davao del Sur. Hello, Miss Matanaw, please choose a hashtag from my Mahiwagang basket.
Hashtag Iligan City. By the help of Miss Philippines Earth Organization, Iligan City must put in the map of the Philippines because there are a lot of tourist spots that must visit, especially their majestic waterfalls. And you know, we, the candidates, have experienced a lot of things there. And this is the things that we must inform to others, that Iligan can offer more to the tourists. So mabuhay Iligan, maayong gabi.
Community, Brandon, Florida, please join me here and choose your very own hashtag.
As a candidate of the Miss Philippines Earth, the municipality of Malipog has been very heartwarming to me. As it is my first time in the Philippines, I am so overwhelmingly grateful to be here and to have such wonderful people in Malipog. It wouldn't have been Malipog without everything there and without the love and appreciation that they gave to us. And not only that, the scenery and the food that they gave us was amazing as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our representative from the Phil community of Brandon, Florida. Up next, Zamboanga City. Hello, Miss Zamboanga. One of two left. Which one could it be?
Hashtag Toledo City. Toledo City has the best people. And as a Miss Philippines Earth, it has impacted my life. And I have never experienced that it feels the influence, experiences, and also the learnings that I could apply and I could share to the people as a spokesperson, as an environmental ambassadress. And I do believe it is one of the platforms on how I could share the tourism of Toledo, and I should be very thankful that Toledo City has a lot to offer. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Miss Zamboanga City. And finally, our top 10 finalists. Join me here on center stage, Miss Baco Oriental Mindoro. Now, you don't have much of a choice, but this could be your lucky hashtag.
Hashtag Municipality of Baungon. This pageant has brought me so many places all over the Philippines, and Baungon is one of these beautiful places. I've never been to a place so full of life, so full of love, where everyone feels like family. A place where it's so culturally alive. And it's important that we keep our culture alive because it preserves our traditions and our heritage. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Ms. Baco Oriental. And that rounds up the competition, or at least this portion of the competition. After the top 10 poured their minds out, do you guys still have the same list for the final 5? Or have you maybe changed bets already? Well, we're nearly down to the finish, so keep it here. Stay with us with Miss Philippines Earth 2024.
All while making an impact.
So I have the list now in my hand, and once again, this is in random order. Get ready to make some noise! The first of the top 5. Baco Oriental Mindoro. We have, and if you have a favorite city, you might want to yell it out now. I can probably change it. No, I can't. But they'll feel you and they'll hear your love. Make some noise for Batangas City. Next up we have your finalists in the top 5 representing Matarao, Davao del Sur. Just 2 more spots, ladies and gentlemen, and one of those spots goes to Dangan, Zamboanga del Norte. Just 1 spot for all in, but it's gotta go to Titay, Zamboanga, Sibugay. Congrats! Crucial part of the competition. And this is the part that could be the deciding factor in choosing the new Miss Philippines Earth. The top 5 delegates will be answering the same question. They will be given exactly 30 seconds to answer, and the moment they hear this warning sign, that means it's time for them to wrap up their answer. Headphones will be given to the remaining delegates so that they do not hear the question. We'll wait for them to put that on, and we'll call up our first delegate on stage. Paco. Give her a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, as she makes her way. This is a very crucial part. Hi, Paco. I have the question right here. Your question. The ladies have their headphones on, so they won't get any advantage. What have you learned from your journey in Miss Philippines Earth that you would like to share with the younger generation?
One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my Miss Philippines Earth journey is that we are all capable of creating change, no matter how small. A lot of people, the biggest misconception about environmental advocacy is that we think we need to do something big. No, it's as simple as recycling. It's as simple as doing the small things. It's as simple as volunteering. Those small things create a big impact, and that's what we need to do. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Wonderful answer. But we'll leave it for our judges to decide. Next up, may we call on Batangas City. Again, please make her feel welcome up here. She must be very nervous. You don't look it. You don't look it at all. But same question for you that I asked earlier, and it's quite a simple one. You have 30 seconds to answer what you've learned from your journey in Miss Philippines Earth that you would like to share with the younger generation.
For the Miss Philippines Earth organization, the organization is known for building queens. And we have seen our queens, how they become diplomats and ambassadors of their own cause. And this is what I want to share to the next generation. That I am not here in this platform to bring my story, but I am here to share our story, our journey, because this is our heritage, and I am proud of you all. And I hope all of you guys will be proud of me as I charm you with an LLA. Thank you.
Batangas City, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Next up, we have Matanao, Davao del Sur. A little louder, guys. Dig a little deep. Come on, we're almost at the end of the night. They're a great bunch, aren't they? They're awesome. Don't worry. Relax. This is your question. What have you learned from your journey in Miss Philippines Earth that you would like to share with the younger generation?
As an educator myself, I need to educate the young ones, the children, to preserve and conserve our Mother Earth. And as aspirant Miss Philippines Earth, I will be a role model in protecting our Mother Earth. Always remember, if we work hand in hand together, we can create an environment for our better future. Thank you so much.
With time to spare. All right, next up, Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte. Woo! Feeling good? Great. Your question. I hope you didn't hear through your headphones. What have you learned from your journey in Miss Philippines Earth that you would like to share with the younger generation?
As the next Miss Philippines Earth, I've learned a lot throughout my journey. As I engage myself to the community, empathize to the people, educate them about my advocacy, EcoClick, Top into Eco Action, and empower each and everyone to do the same. This is my story that I want to impart to the children. Because I know that when you have the heart of service, when you have the heart to take good care of the earth, we have a wonderful world that we live in. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you very much. And our final contestant from Zamboanga Sibugay. Here we go, folks. The final question. What have you learned from your journey in Miss Philippines Earth that you would like to share with the younger generation?
What I learned in my journey is that the biggest polluter in the world is not air pollution, is not land pollution, but the pollution of the mind. I think that we should make sure what we feed our minds are what it needs and what our society needs. And as your next Miss Philippines Earth 2024, it would be an honor to spearhead that. Thank you.
With Miss Philippines Eco-Tourism. And she is Batangas City, Miss Philippines Eco-Tourism 2024. And next to be crowned is Miss Philippines Fire. And Miss Philippines Fire, the crown belongs to Titay Zamboanga Sibugay. Three ladies remain, and up next is Miss Philippines Water. And Miss Philippines Water is Mindoro.
Crowning Miss Philippines water is
Two titles left for these two remarkable ladies. Ladies, will you step forward, please? All right, Talakag, are you ready? So when I announce Miss Philippines Earth, that will mean the remaining candidate will be Miss Philippines Air. And your Miss Philippines Earth 2024 is... Matanang Davao del Sur! And we look forward to another year of beauty and responsibility.
Thank you once again to all the people of Dalaga Bukidnon for making this a memorable year. Isang nakakaligtasang gabi po sa inyong lahat. I'm Carla Henry.
And I'm James Segan. Thank you very much for watching and see you all next year. Good night. Mabuhay. Nawa. Woo!